Yes. But yes, thank you to all of you teachers and principals and school administrators for what you guys do. I mean, that is a hard job that you guys do. A cold start out there this morning, another freezing morning out there, but don't worry, we'll see clouds and a wind shift, so it's not going to be as cold out there tonight into tomorrow morning. We will see rain return as we head through Thursday into Friday, and then this weekend it's going to be nice and warm and dry. So really, finally, a very nice weekend and a spring-like weekend as we transition into the first month of meteorological spring. So we are actually going to slightly start to see warm, but just heads up, guys, March is wild with its temperatures, especially the first couple of weeks. We look at your temps right now. It's 27 in Wadesboro and in Rockingham, along with here in the Queen City. So again, we are below that freezing point. 14 in Boone, 15 in West Jefferson, and 18 in Morganton. I do want to get you to your winds today because watch how they'll be shifting. So these dots right here that you're looking at, if you look on this side of your screen, those are the direction of the wind. So we go from northwest to slightly shifting into that west to southwesterly wind, which is good news because we're going to start to see that warmth build. And looking at these numbers here, I mean, yesterday these were approaching about 30, and that's not going to be the case as we head through the day today. So yes, it will be breezy at times, not as windy out there, and temperatures a tick warmer. So I think it's going to feel a little bit better out there today as we'll be in the upper 40s here across areas of the Piedmont, and we'll be in the 30s up in the high country, pushing 40, which is great news for you guys. So a little bit of snow melt. That wind will also help. Your roads have been quite treacherous, as you just saw about 10 minutes ago, that video that we obtained from 321. It's just been terrible out there. Now, low temperatures tonight, again, not going to be freezing. We have clouds building, acting as a blanket, and we have that wind direction shift, which will be warming us up. We'll be in the upper 30s to right near 40 degrees, which is pretty much right near that average low temperature. So winds are starting to exit the area. That northwest flow snow moving away as that monster nor'easter continues to push off areas of Halifax, kind of the eastern parts there of Canada. Here across the high country, we're not going to be seeing that snow today, but snow will build back in briefly with a weak clipper system that crosses the area tomorrow. So 48 for your Tuesday, 60 by Wednesday with some more clouds out there, and rain does return as we head through Thursday. I'll tell you, models once again are not in good agreement with this rain. Thursday into early Friday, we pretty much have the timing, but could this rain shift more toward the Virginia border and we get a little bit less in terms of accumulation? Yes, that's possible area. Let's get you right out the door with that day planner, though. It is a very chilly start. We are below freezing right now, and temperatures are sitting in the 20s. But as we head through the day today, that wind direction will be shifting, and that's going to allow temperatures to slightly go up. A low pressure is also moving away. That's going to allow winds to slightly go down. So I would say overall a better day. It is still going to be chilly, though, only touching about 48 degrees as we head through the day today. Let's get you to your future track right now. Yeah, we will have some clouds out there as we head through the day, but still looking at a decent dose of sunshine. So we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds. A weak clipper system does build into areas of the high country, bringing a brief burst of snow. This is Wednesday at 6 o'clock in the morning, so you get a little break, high country, and then you'll see another round of snow. Of course, Ashwaubenon, Avery County schools, they are either closed or on remote learning for today, so double check with your school district there. But we do have some snow on the way as we head through tomorrow morning. That snow not making it, though, here to the Charlotte area. One thing we will look out for, not until Thursday, will be rain. It could come early Thursday morning. Now watch when I play this one model out how most of that rain stays across areas of the Virginia-North Carolina border Thursday until Friday as that front moves across the area. But check this out. Possibly some rumbles of thunder and some very heavy downpours. That's good news. We definitely need that precipitation across the area. Could we see 2 inches? Yeah, we could, but I'm thinking more in lines with probably an inch. Isolated spots, maybe a little bit higher. So expect those scattered showers Thursday, and then continuing as we head through Friday as that line moves across the area. But we will be drying out as we head into this upcoming weekend. So here's what one model showing in terms of how much rain we could see. The bullseye of 2 to 3 inches right over us. I think that's a little on the high side, but do anticipate some much needed measurable rain as we head through Thursday, transitioning into Friday before a beautiful weekend. So far this month, we've picked up over 1.5 inches of rain, but we are still in a deficit. Month to date average is about 2.5 inches. Yearly rainfall, we ended last year in 2025 with over an 8-inch deficit in rain. So coming off the heels of last year into this year, already seeing that deficit, we have an extreme drought over parts of the area. And if you're not extreme, you are under that severe drought. Off with these headlines right now. We do have another freezing start out there this morning, so bundle up as you head off to work and sending the kids off to school. Rain will return, so staying away for today, just still dealing with the chill, but rain again makes a comeback Thursday heading into Friday morning. And then this weekend, nice, warm and dry. So a very pleasant weekend on tap. We're just starting off really, really chilly in the teens and in the 20s, 24 in Salisbury, 26 right now in Albemarle, 27 as you head over to Charlotte, 23 there in Hickory. And good morning to you folks there in Morganton. You're 19. We're in the teens up across the high country as well, about 14 in Boone and 16 degrees in West Jefferson. Now the winds yesterday played such a part in our weather and on Sunday as well. Now today they will, but for a little bit of a different reason. It's not going to be as windy. It's still going to be breezy out there today though. We're looking at gusts upwards of 20, maybe 25 miles per hour, but check out this shift. So we've had a stiff northwesterly wind over the last couple of days, but we're going to start to see that wind shift eventually out of the southwest. Some more clouds and a southwesterly wind will actually end up warming us up. That warm up is not coming today though. We'll be in the upper 40s, but it's going to feel a little bit better out there today than what we saw out there yesterday. High country numbers, you guys, hey, no on and off snow showers today, but you'll be in the upper 30s to hovering close to 40 degrees if you are lucky. But tonight, that's pretty much where we'll land for an overnight low here in the Charlotte area, in the upper 30s to near 40. Our average low is 37, so we're back on track. It's not going to be freezing out there tonight like we've seen over the last couple of days. And again, not as windy as this nor'easter, this massive snowstorm. Some unofficial reports have some areas, they have seen about 40 inches of snow from this blockbuster nor'easter, but now that is pulling away from the area, so our pressure gradient is not as tight, meaning the winds are not as strong out there as we head through the day today. And again, that northwest flow snow not going to be a problem, but a weak clipper system will bring some more snow, probably an inch or two additional as we head through the day tomorrow across the high country. 48 for your Tuesday, 60 by Wednesday, 62 on Thursday as rain does return to the area. It does look like early Friday could be those blockbuster amounts though, as we end up seeing that front move across the area. Right now, a lot of models not really agreeing, some showing a lot of this rain more toward the Virginia border, meaning we could get a little bit less. A 50 to 100 mile difference means a big difference.
Like a winter wonderland, definitely not experiencing what New York is though.
No, I mean some of those areas like Providence, Rhode Island picked up over 36 inches of snow in just a couple of days from that nor'easter. I mean some areas up in our high country communities actually did pick up about 8 inches, but that is nothing compared to that blockbuster nor'easter that just caused those blizzard conditions with low visibility, rough travel, blowing snow, and so much of it. Blowing rock still looking pretty nice, but hey, it's not snowing. Good news for you guys. And we actually are starting to see a little bit of blue sky out there for today. This is our resorts cam. Let's go ahead and get right to your day planner for today. Starting off really chilly. We are in the 20s out there right now. We'll see these temperatures increase well into the 40s as we head through the day today. So a little warmer than what we saw yesterday. And that's compliments of our wind direction shift. So we've been dealing with that stiff northwesterly wind. We'll get those winds out of the west southwest, eventually just southwesterly. So we will be slightly warming up in the mid to upper 40s as we head through the day today. Now, in the way of your future track, expect a few more clouds out there today, but certainly not going to be too abundant. It's going to be as we head through Wednesday that a weak clipper system brings another round of some snow showers across areas of the high country. Not anticipating that 8-inch mark that we've seen with this last northwest flow snow event, but you guys could pick up possibly an additional inch or two. That snow staying away from the Charlotte area, but here comes our main system as we head through early Thursday. Some models are indicating that this batch of rain could then shift more toward the Virginia border until Friday. Then we get this surge of some pretty heavy downpours early Friday, which would be wonderful news. We are in a deficit for the year, for the month, so we do need the rainfall. We'll stay dry for your Tuesday. We could see those stray shower, mainly looking at some mountain snow as we head through Wednesday. It'll be Thursday transitioning into early Friday that we pick up on the most in the way of rain. Now, one of our long range models is showing about 2 to maybe 3 inches of rain bullseyed right here across the Piedmont. I think that's a little high, but you saw all those warm colors there on future track. With that line moving through early Friday, we could end up picking up a couple of inches. But again, so far this month, we've seen just over 1.5 inches, but we are in a deficit for the month, and coming off the heels of last year being in an 8-inch deficit for the average yearly rainfall. I mean, we typically see almost 44 inches. We saw 35. So again, we certainly do need the rain, and we will be a metro or across the Piedmont. That is going to be a high country concern, most definitely out there this morning across Ashwaubenon, Avery counties, and also the eastern facing slopes going up and down the mountain on 321. Definitely running into some of those slick spots. We do have that another freezing morning out there. Rain will return and temperatures will be going up, especially as we inch a little bit closer toward this weekend. Right now it is 14 in Boone, 21 degrees in Morganton, down into Cleveland County, 22 there in Shelby, 24 as you head toward Gastonia, and a chilly 27 here in Charlotte. So you'll feel it as you walk outside today. Now 28 degrees, so hey, we're getting somewhere. But I do want to show you this because it's going to be breezy out there today. So you're looking at this chart, and I know that it's kind of a lot to ingest. Those dots that you're looking at, that's the wind direction. So look at this column right here. So northwesterly winds to kick off the morning, but that wind direction does end up shifting out of the southwest as we head through the latter half of the day. And then now you're looking at the wind speeds down here in the bottom in this black and kind of white box there. We will see winds gusting upwards of about 20, maybe up to 25 miles per hour. So again, breezy, but not as windy as what we saw out there yesterday. It's still going to be cold though. These temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s out there today. A few clouds will be in play across the Piedmont, and over to the high country will be in the upper 30s to right around that 40-degree mark for today. Tomorrow, a little bit of a different story. We're starting off mild, upper 30s to right near 40 degrees across the area. So with the clouds and with that wind direction shift, it's going to feel a little bit more pleasant to kick off the morning as this nor'easter, that powerful area of low pressure, ends up moving away. That northwest flow snow is moving away as well, but high country, don't get too used to just no snow showers, because tomorrow we're going to have a weak clipper system that will once again bring you maybe an inch or two. So it's not going to be as much, but you will see an additional snowfall across the mountains tomorrow. Not in the Piedmont though, just seeing those building clouds by Wednesday. 60 degrees and cloudy come Thursday, about 62 with some wet weather in the forecast as a system moves closer to the area. We're looking at Thursday into early Friday. A chilly start out there, 28 degrees in Concord. Charlotte sitting at 28 right now as well. So do prepare for that chill as you head outside. It does look like we may have a little bit of cloud cover moving out there, but definitely prepare for no rain today. Grab your sunglasses, grab your jacket, but leave that rain gear at home as we travel through your Tuesday. That's going to be a little bit of a different tune as we head into Thursday and Friday, laying all of that out for you coming up here in just a little bit. But we'll look at your day planner right now, and it again again is a very cold start out there. Winds out of the west-northwest, but we will start to see that wind direction shift. Westerly winds over the next couple of hours end up turning out of the southwest. So that's actually going to help warm things up a little bit, just a little bit. Still going to be really chilly. We're only going to make it in the mid to upper 40s out there today. I don't think it's going to be as windy out there today. It's still going to be breezy though, with winds potentially gusting upwards of about 15 miles per hour, maybe 20 in spots as we head through the day today. So expect some clouds out there, but certainly some sunshine out there as well as we travel through your Tuesday. We'll call it partly cloudy for today, and again, rain free. It's going to be on Wednesday that we see a weak clipper system cross the area, bringing some snow to areas of the high country. No, not going to be 8 inches, but an additional inch or two on top of what you have seen is possible. Still dry Tuesday and Wednesday here across the Piedmont. It's going to be Thursday and early Friday that we start to get this rain here across the area. Look at this. This is 3 a.m. on Thursday. Already seeing some showers here approach the region. Now, some models in disagreement a little bit. We could see most of that rain toward the Virginia border on Thursday, but by Friday, that rain does sweep here across the Carolinas. Some heavier downpours could lead to some of those higher totals. Again, that's Thursday into early Friday. This is going to be some much needed rain. Is it possible we get 2 inches? Yeah, it is. But I think we're kind of looking at more toward 1 inch, which is going to be great. We need it. I mean, we are in a deficit for the month and ending last year in over an 8-inch deficit for rainfall. We have severe drought conditions across parts of the area. So again, we certainly do need this as we transition into the beginning of meteorological spring. The first month of that is March. Not official spring, but we will see that coming here shortly. Temperatures as we head.
Sun is shining outside does not mean it's warm.
No, I know. It's a little deceiving, right? You look outside, hey, it's going to be a pretty day. You put on your shorts, don't do it. I mean, we're not even making it to 50 out there for into your Friday. We're just starting off so cold out there. 27 in Salisbury, 29 as you head into Charlotte, 23 in Shelby right now. Do still have a wind chill factor. I was just checking it, and it feels like about 5 in Boone. So yeah, the winds are still an issue today. It's just not as windy. It's going to be a little tick down, so we'll call it breezy as we head through the day today. Another positive here is we're going to see the wind direction shifting, and that's a positive because when we have that northwesterly wind, it's just pumping in all of that cold air. But once we get that southwesterly wind, of course, it's pulling in, well, what's to the south? So slightly warming up. In terms of those wind numbers, probably about 10 to 20 miles per hour for the winds as we travel through your Tuesday. Temperatures will be well into the 40s today, so mid to upper 40s, which is below that average high. Still feeling a little better than what we saw out there yesterday, though. Upper 30s to right near 40 across areas of the high country. Now, tonight, because we have that wind shift and because we're adding a little bit more cloud cover out there, we will be slightly warmer, so not going to see a freeze as we head through the night tonight into your Wednesday. We will be in the upper 30s to right near 40, likely hovering close to that freezing point as you head up across the high country. So today's the coldest day, guys, that we're going to see over the next several days. Temperatures take a tumble slightly briefly early next week, but at least we'll be back to 60 by Wednesday. Some more clouds out there come Thursday, still holding tight to the clouds, but now we introduce some rain, and that rain is going to stick around for your Friday morning commute as well. But this is crock pot meal? You should have, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm like, my brain is like, I don't know what it, I don't know. It's a pretty,
Chilly.
yeah, chilly, I guess. Here's a look at live radar. I don't know. That stumped me, James. We do have maybe just a little bit of cloud cover out there because that's what you can expect, just a little bit of it as we head through the day today. So expect a decent dose of some sunshine too. We'll call it a mix of sun and clouds, but boy, it's cold out there. You'll want to grab those jackets. It's 25 in Morganton right now, 29 in Charlotte. So we are starting to go up. 'Tis the time of morning. 14 in Boone right now, 28 in Statesville and heading over to Salisbury. So a cold start transitions into a pretty chilly day. Once again, not going to be too warm. We'll be well into the 40s, mid to upper 40s out there as we head through the day today. Still going to be a bit breezy, not as windy, and we do have a wind direction shift. So I am anticipating today to feel a little bit nicer than the last couple of days with those very blustery conditions. It's still going to be cold and well below average though, but dry. So rain gear, leave it at home. As we head through Wednesday, a lot of us are dry as well, but we do have a weak clipper system that'll bring snow to areas of the high country. It's going to be rain that we're tracking though Thursday heading into Friday, especially the first half of Friday. Now, how much rain are we talking?